After developing a love for music and the arts at an early age, our guest artist matured into a skilled writer and MC. His natural ability to merge rhythm and lyrics was further inspired by hip-hop artists like Nas, the Beatnuts, and Cypress Hill. His love for spitting rhythmic verses eventually led him to the art form known as spoken word poetry. As a teacher, he has educated and enlightened students of all ages with his unique voice. As a student, he is currently working on his master's, and as a father, his goal to positively inspire our youth has never been more relevant. He recently penned his semi-autographical book entitled Give My Regards, a collection of poems, lyrics, and short stories. He's here to perform some selected pieces from his written work. He's intelligent, composed, thoughtful, and insightful. He's everything I still wish to be. Please help me welcome to the stage MC, spoken word artist, writer, and author, Mr. Taino Brigs.
Dedicated to the Lower East Side. My pops looks at me in a different light. Ever since I told him all I want to do in life is bless the mic, I tilted my hat back when I felt vexed and thought deep, old enough to know what's best, but still ran through the streets. At all times of the night, clouds of smoke blocked the light. I was stuck without a wife to add inches to my height. Coughed up tar from all the packs I puffed. Don't get me wrong, growing up wasn't always so rough. But the world passed down to me ain't so lovely. Half the brothers walking down the street got no love for me. The choice is there to make. Work my fingers till they bleed, or do I bake a cake and give the fiends what they need? I sat back on the sofa, let the marijuana work. It's true when they say that even thugs get hurt. People pass, lost loves, and homeboys you don't see. And the son your chick keeps you from is grown with front teeth. Ran from police every week like a track meet. The glitter gold and money like the rest attracted me. Hold on to happiness with a grip tighter than a virgin. Keep your vision sharp, you never know where evil may be lurking. Life in New York, we all caught in between the bright lights, the big city, chivalry and crime scenes, BK, money-making queens, the boogie down in Staten, anything can happen. Dedicated to the Bronx. I'm a dinosaur MC, a relic, an artifact, betrayed by malagrabs aimed at the heart of my back. Wish I could quit this addiction to spitting. What's up? I'm T. Briggs. By this disease, I'm afflicted. Pain and mind state puts the pen across the page, the rhyme book, a lost art indicative of my age. Now I admit that I bit, but that was part of my growth. Always elected second best by a landslide vote. Banquo to Macbeth, Iago to Othello. Now young bloods think it's sweet, they just jumped in and they bellow. I'm the natural history of rap. Like spinners, breakers, and poets, keeping alive the wives' tale of skills and love being close-knit. I take a beat and run with it, dash to the finish, splash agua on my face. I hope to deliver the message. When pops beasted, I wrote. When chicks cheated, I wrote. When dudes beefed, I wrote. And when the schools lied, I wrote. Life in New York, we all caught in between the bright lights, big city, chivalry, and crime scenes. BK, money-making queens, the boogie down in Staten, anything can happen. Dedicated to Brooklyn. She took my virginity. I smoked my first blunt with her. She let me love her. I swore I wouldn't quit her, but sometimes a promise is made to be broken, and when I left between us, no words were spoken. Tears ran down her cheek, I wiped them with my finger. I kissed her on the lips, said, I wish that I could bring you. We went through a lot. Beef with knuckleheads and chicken heads. I came home late, she was there on the bed. There to hold my head over the sink after drinks. Looking up with pink eyes, she made it better with a wink. We made wishes on stars, had water fights in the summer. We held each other tight when on the cloudy days it thundered. Leaving you is hard, I think about her constantly. But I know that from across the river she'll be watching me. I left my heart with you, so until we're reunited, you're the inspiration for this song and how I write it. A good thing can't last, so I guess it was destined. I was sleeping with the next, but it was you that I mentioned. The new place I rest in treats me cold. I'm a stranger, we just don't fit. I wake up all full of anger. We're from two different worlds. She don't compare to your beauty. We held hands at the Commodore, blazed up and watched the movie. You were there when I wrote my first rhyme. You said you felt it. I knew that was a lie, but in your Brownsville eyes, I melted. Briggs was born because she breathed life into him. Now she's in the hands of my mans working my plans. Who would have thought we'd ever spend a day apart? 8 years since our start, how easily it fell apart. Time is precious. May this last moment last. Never thought that when I spoke of you, the tense would be past. Remember the last night? You were perfect, like a painting. I squeezed the ring past your colored nails. You almost fainted. The promise that I'm making is a vow that I'll keep. I'll be there when you rise and when you close your eyes to sleep. Say that you forgive me for leaving with short notice, but I always love the way you made me feel, and you know this. Give my regards to Brooke Nam. Tell her I'm gonna be back soon as my life's on track. Tell her that I love her, forever think of her, and maybe someday again we'll be together. Thank you.
Taino Brigs, thank you so very much. Now join us next as Taino sits down with me for a little chat. We're gonna have a little talk about his book and his life. Sounds cool?
Absolutely.
This is Junket Jam Live, guys. Thank you very much.